before I start this video, I just want to kind of preview it by giving anyone that's watching this an option. I'm not sure how long this video will be, but it might be long enough that it puts some people off from watching, and I completely understand that. So if you, for whatever reason, can't watch this video or don't want to because of its length or whatever, then feel free to leave a question in the comment section, or questions, and I might make a separate video where I answer specific questions. I was going to do a Q&A. I decided it's probably not that feasible, but I am giving you that option as a viewer. If you want to ask a question about my channel, about me, whatever, do it in the comment section of this video, and I might make another video about it. Similarly, if you do watch all of this video and there's something I missed or something else you want to know, leave your questions in the comment section, and I might make a separate video answering these questions. Of course, some questions I may not be able to answer, some questions I may choose not to answer, but if I get enough questions, I will hopefully make a separate video in answering them. If not, if there's just one or two good ones, I'll just answer them in the comments, and it'll be no issue. So, 100 and counting, it seems. Yes, this is the first subscriber special I've ever done on my channel. Probably will be my last. Now, I'm not saying that's because I'm going to quit tomorrow. I'm not saying that's because I'm going to give up. It's more just because I don't envisage myself growing as a channel, like, to the extent where I would be able to do another one. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. I really don't know. But I'm happy with how things have gone, and I'm happy to be in this position to sit with 100 subscribers, or over 100 subscribers now, and just to talk about things. So that's what we're going to do. So, 100 subscribers. I reached 100 subscribers a week ago. Last Thursday it was, so just over a week ago. And I guess I'll just go over the story of how it happened, because I did actually witness it, believe it or not. So, Thursday evening, I had a job interview. I came home from the job interview, sat down at the computer, did whatever. Then the phone rang, and it was people from the job interview to tell me I had been unsuccessful. So they had decided not to take me on, and I was therefore not going to get the job. To be frankly honest, I was not deeply hurt by this. I was not like completely upset. It was a job that I kind of just went for because it was there, and if I didn't get it, then that's perfectly alright. I was a wee bit down, not much, just a wee bit. And then I opened up Skype, and I had a message from Ruben. I've only been speaking to him for a few weeks now, but I had a message from him saying, 99 subs, so close to 100, and it's like, yeah, you know, kind of play it down because you don't want to get overexcited. And then he was like, you know, I'm going to sub with my alt and get you to 100, and it's like, okay. And then he showed me this, gave me this link to this website, and it was like, yeah, just click on that website and you'll see your live sub count. And I clicked on it, it said 99. He's like, okay, 3, 2, 1. I then looked at the sub count and it went from 99 up to 100. That was pretty funny, to be honest. It was actually quite a special moment because, you know, fine, he subscribed with an alt. I do know that several of my viewers have subscribed to my channel with alts. I'm perfectly okay with that. It was just the fact that I was there to witness getting to 100 subs was quite special. I didn't really emphasise, I guess, to Ruben just how much it meant to me, but I can now. I can emphasise in this video that moment meant a lot, and I'm truly thankful to him for allowing me to witness that. So, I guess I'll just move on. Now, I'm going to be talking about the story of how my channel progressed. So my channel's about 3 years old. I originally made it, I can't even remember why I made it. I think I made it to upload videos of Football Manager, which is a simulation game. Basically, I wanted to upload videos of this game, which I could do straight from the game itself. I didn't need recording software to do it. So I had that going through 2013. In the middle of 2013, IRL, I met Ross MCG, who is a good friend of mine, and it was during the summer, so we met IRL, and then we met over the internet again later, and it was during the summer that myself and him and Dolmo, he started recording. He was recording for his channel, and we were just playing along, and that was fun, and that really just got me thinking about, you know, starting to do it myself as well, because I saw what he could do, and I was like, oh, you know, that'd be fun to do as well, you know, make videos and upload them and that. I've watched Etho since late 2011. I've been watching Etho, and I always found it so fascinating that he could, you know, go back in time, like in his LP, to look back at what it was like, but, you know, back in the day and all that. And I thought, oh, that'd be just so cool to have like videos, kind of like a diary reference almost. I've said this before, it's kind of why I have my channel, it's kind of like a diary reference to look back on cool moments. That kind of got me thinking about doing it in the middle of 2013, but I never did. I think I tried to, but then realised my laptop was utter tripe, so I just left it at that and didn't bother. I went off to uni in late 2013. Almost started recording as well at that time. It was early 2014. He gave me a few videos, a few walls videos. Me and him had been playing the walls. He gave me them and were like, yeah, just upload them to your channel. So I did that. And at that point, I remember it was late at night and I was just like, I'm just going to buy fraps, stuff it, who cares if I get 10 FPS, I want to make videos. It's that sort of desire that I guess has just accompanied me throughout my life on YouTube. It's just, regardless of how much I'm hampered by technology or money or whatever, I'm still going to at least try and give it my best shot. And so I did. I bought fraps and I started recording. Originally my videos were very bad, 10 FPS. My commentary wasn't amazing, my audio wasn't amazing either. After a month, I worked out the trick. I know Zenja worked out this trick just recently. I remember when I first started recording, I was playing in full screen mode, and then I worked out that if you could minimize the screen, it basically doubled my frames from I was originally recording at 5 FPS. And then when I minimized the screen, it doubled it to 10. You may think that's not much, but there's a big difference between 5 FPS and 10 FPS. So I was thrilled by that, and I recorded even more. And then I guess it's just a story of progress and work and sacrifice kind of thing, because over time I worked out how to make my videos better. They didn't get better quickly, and even nowadays they're still not 100% amazing top quality YouTube content. It's just, I'm still improving even as we speak. Simple things like I changed from fraps to D3D gear, I optimized the aspect ratio, and that made the picture look better. There was all sorts of things that I worked out to do over time, and it was just through learning and experimenting that I was able to do that. As for sacrifice, I confess, I don't think I've confessed this before, but I have put not a lot of money into it, but a wee bit of money into this hobby. I mean, I've not bought any ranks on servers of that, but just, I guess, technology, things to help me. It makes it more monumentous reaching 100 subscribers, I guess, is because of this work and sacrifice and that. And then obviously I got my new laptop, and that helped improve quality even more. And we've just gone from, I guess, strength to strength since then, and I'm thoroughly happy with the progress made in the last 6 months. Also, I guess, moving from movie maker to movie studio, there's obviously a lot more you can do with movie studio. It's enabled me to learn more editing tricks and, I guess, just enhance the way I edit things, so I'm really happy with that. And I guess back in the day, I've mentioned millions of times my diary reference, or my diary analogy. That's kind of what I do on my channel. It's not about, I'm not here to be popular, I'm here to upload videos so I can go back and remember the good times. And I guess that's kind of how my channel works. Back in the day I used to just record everything, and obviously I wouldn't upload everything. Oh, well, I guess there was a time when I used to upload just about everything. But, even now I record as much as I can and upload the good stuff, and that's just really how it works. Throughout my channel, I have at times done some series just for the sake of doing them. I can't say I 100% wanted to do them, but I just did them anyway. I've tried to get away from that now. Zenja commented on one of my, because I used to, back in I think December, I did this series where I was playing alpha Minecraft or older Minecraft versions. And he was, commented, where's this series gone and that. And I guess that would come under the category of a series that I was doing just for the sake of doing it. I did enjoy it, but after a while I just felt, I don't really want to be doing this anymore. And so that's what I'm really focusing on now, is just I'm doing things I want to be doing. I want to be doing single player, I want to be doing ultra hardcore and various other PvP things. A certain person has commented often, you should try other games. But the thing is, I'm not really interested in other games. I'm not interested in making videos of other games. Therefore, I don't really see the point of doing it. In the same way as I'm not interested in doing vlogs. I'm not interested in doing, cooking with JamestheDouglas. I'm not interested in anything like that. So I just really do what I want. And doesn't everyone do that? That's the beauty of the internet. The moral of the story is I'll probably be sticking with Minecraft for the foreseeable future. I like the freedom I have in my channel, and that's kind of why I've not joined in an actual SMP. I mean, I've been part of the RSG SMP now for a couple of years. I've kind of started up one myself, but it's really just me keeping Mr. Lagalot company, which is a shame. But the reason I've had a look around at SMPs now, but the reason I've not joined any is just because a lot of them are like, oh, you've got to upload one video a week or one video a month or one a fortnight or whatever, and that's kind of like a third party constraint to my channel, which I'm not really a fan of having, so that's kind of why I've not joined SMPs. So obviously I'm celebrating 100 subs. I've never celebrated a subscriber special before. I've not done like 10 subs to 50 subs. I'm not saying that it's wrong to do those. I'm just saying that this is kind of like a big milestone for me. Like I said, I do videos just because I want to. I'd made 100 videos, and by the time I made 100 videos, I only had 4 subscribers. That is time to give up in anybody's books, I would argue. I was actually getting nowhere at one point last year as well. Before I got my new laptop, I was stuck at, I think, 41 subscribers for like months on end. At times, yeah, it was kind of frustrating, but honestly, it's just a case of, perseverance and remembering why I was doing it. Because, arguably, if I was doing this to be, popular or famous, I should have given up ages ago. In fact, technically I should give up right now, because the amount of time and stuff I've put into this is just, not worth it if I'm wanting, popularity or whatever. Personally, I'm happy with the way things are. There's negatives to being popular and famous and that, so I'm, happy with what I've got. Yes, it'd be nice to have more subs, but, if I don't get more subs, I'm honestly not going to be all that bothered. I've spoken about this before. I speak about this in my channel trailer, but it is true that I don't really have much of a social life. And like I said, it's partly not my fault, because I did have a medical history last year which stopped me from going out. But I guess it's just I've grown used to it. I've grown used to socialising with people over the internet. I prefer it. At the minute. That's kind of why 100 subscribers means a lot. I've got to give my thanks to certain people. I apologise if I miss anyone. This is in no particular order, so if you come at the start or if you come at the end, it's not because I like you most or like you least. I appreciate everyone who I've socialised with, whether it be over Skype or over YouTube or in the comments section or in videos or wherever. It's been a blast, and I've really enjoyed it. So I guess to start off with, I wish to thank Zenger. I guess he was the first kind of consistent viewer that I had back in, I think, last summer. I was quite surprised because he stuck around even though my videos were absolute tripe in quality, and it was just really nice to have a viewer that was like consistent. He didn't comment on every video, but I mean that's perfectly fine. He commented on a lot of my videos, and that was really nice to have. So and he's still around today, someone I speak to regularly. Of course, he has a channel now as well, and it's just thank you to Zenger. Also want to thank Chipsy. He is my artist. He's made thumbnails and intros for me in the past, and I am also, as with Zenger, I'm thankful to have Chipsy as a friend. And I guess he's really my only friend that I've met in Reddit UHC, because I've been part of Reddit Ultra Hardcore for about 2 years now, and I've not really got onto speaking terms with anyone in the same ways I've got on speaking terms with Chipsy, which is kind of a shame, but at the same time got to be thankful that I've got at least one friend from that neck of the woods. So that's good. Thank you to Chipsy for all the work he does as well for my channel. Also want to thank everyone that I've met recently from like the Blossom UHC Insurgent circles, people like Turtle, Grayson, Lagalot, people like that I've met, and also like Ruben, it's Scorpio, and people like that. I'm sorry I can't name everyone because there's so many, but the people I've met recently in doing these ultra hardcores and whatnot, it's really nice to meet a wider circle of people in that, and yeah, it's good. Got to mention 2K and Curtis. Didn't really want to mention 2K and Curtis. No, I'm joking. Thank you to 2K and Curtis. I've not spoken to him in quite a while, but maybe one day we will get back on Skype. He was someone I played with a lot in January and February. And equally, I want to thank all my viewers. I'm aware that there might be some viewers that I don't like, that don't comment and just watch my videos, and that's perfectly all right. You don't have to comment on videos at all. I very rarely comment on videos, to be honest, so I don't blame anyone that doesn't comment. I'll single out, I guess, Box Gamer, because he's been around for quite a while. Thank you to him for... I'm not aware of how much videos he watches of mine, but he does watch the odd one or two at least, and that's perfectly alright. So thank you to him, and also to Arcane. He's given me advice here and there, and he's always willing to chip in with his opinion, which is nice. And I check out his channel because I guess he's in a similar boat to me. just kind of plugging away. He's doing what he enjoys, and he's got a nice little channel. And like me, he's kind of constrained by technology and budget and that. So, props to him for continuing to plug away. Also, I want to thank RSG, Real Suggestion Gaming. For those that don't know what Real Suggestion Gaming is, it is a gaming group, gaming network. It's made up of gamers, those of us from across Scotland. I mentioned I met Ross MCG IRL. Basically, the group is made up of a lot of his friends, and then myself and Dolmo. And that's just basically it, to be honest. It's a fairly small group. We've not done a lot lately, which is kind of sad. The server will be getting shut down at some point this year, which is again kind of sad. We had a lot of good times, which was really good. If I could single two people out, I guess Dolmo is obviously my brother. Back in the day when I started recording, it was really nice to have like someone else who was interested in what I was doing as well. So like he was recording and I was recording. We could like collab together, and that was pretty easy because it was just it wasn't like we were on different sides of the world or whatever. We were in the same house. We could just arrange things. Well, technically we weren't in the same house because I was at uni. But the point was we could organise collabs a lot easier than other people could have done. And it was like he was there at the start kind of thing. I didn't have to like go out of my way to look for him. And also I want to thank A6 Tanks. And obviously I could thank all of them. All of them are great guys. Ross, Jack, Leon, JJ, Megan, Crim64, aka Ryan. Ace and I didn't have our troubles to seek last year. We both had major surgery. But while we were waiting for our operations, while we were recovering, we played UHC basically every night from like January to August. And he became a really, really good friend last year. It made making YouTube videos all the more fun because I could have just been like doing it all on my own, kind of just grinding out videos and that, but it made it a lot more fun just to have someone there to talk to and muck about with in ultra hardcore and on other servers and that was good. So big thanks to everyone at RSG and also everyone else. Thank you to all my subs. I'm happy to be here. Thank you to everyone. I'm going to try and keep doing this as long as I can. Obviously life is unpredictable. I may be leaving uni this year. I may be starting a new life this year kind of thing, so I don't know what's going to happen, but who cares? It's fun, it's life. I'm going to keep going with this as long as I can. Just a reminder, if you want to ask any questions, feel free. If there's enough, I might make a separate video answering them. But yeah, thank you for watching. And I mean this in the deepest sense of the word, thank you for being a good audience. I'll see you later.